So Valentine's Day, a day for hugs, kisses, chocolate and wine. But for some people, Valentine's Day might be a very sad and lonely day. So in this video, I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on how to make Valentine's Day more fun if you're single. So my tip number 1 is to buy yourself a Valentine's Day card. I know that might sound a little bit weird to some of you, but trust me, hear me out on this. So you don't want to get a card that's to my Valentine or to my lover. You just want to try to find a sort of plain Valentine's Day card like I have. I've just got one saying love on it, because this card will be full of love. Let me explain. So what you want to do is fill this card with stuff you love about yourself. Maybe all your greatest achievements, maybe how kind you are to other people, and everything you just love about yourself. Fill this card up with great little comments. And if you really want to, you can give this card to your friends and explain to them what you want to do, and maybe your friends will fill up the card with comments for you. That way you won't even know what the comments are, and then keep it in the envelope and don't open it to Valentine's Day. This alone will make Valentine's Day feel 100% better. So my tip number 2 is to have a pamper day. Go all out on Valentine's Day. Get a really nice face mask, get some lovely luxury bath sets. Maybe do your nails, just have a massive pamper day and you will feel so much better about yourself. And don't underestimate how good a good pamper day can make you feel. You feel fresh, you feel revived, and you feel on top of the world. Now some of you might be like, well, you know, I don't really want to spend money out on Valentine's Day. But basically, instead of spending your money on someone else, you're spending it on yourself. And you deserve that. So my tip number 3 is to buy yourself some flowers. Some people do love to order their own flowers and have it arrive on Valentine's Day, which is lovely. If you're into that, then do it. But for me, flowers online can be quite expensive, so this is another great thing. Because you're buying it for yourself, you set your own budget. So these are the flowers that I bought for myself. I know it's a few days away from Valentine's Day yet, but I thought I'd buy these now. And they smell so nice. Just the smell of flowers alone can make you feel wonderful. So yeah, I just got like a really cheap bunch of flowers. I think these were like £3. I just go for the colours and the smell personally, but at least then if you're buying flowers for yourself, you get the colours that you love, you get the smell that you love. So yeah, that is a bonus of buying stuff for yourself for Valentine's Day. You won't be disappointed with any of the gifts. Now of course Valentine's Day isn't Valentine's Day without your favourite box of chocolates. And again, one of the perks of being single Valentine's Day is that you know exactly what chocolates you like. My favourite are Ferrero Rocher, so I've already bought these. I did buy myself a medium-sized box because I know if I bought the box of 24, I would eat every single one of them. Now I only have these on special occasions. I only allow myself them for birthdays, Christmas, that sort of thing. But Valentine's Day definitely counts as a special occasion for me. So my tip number 5 is if you haven't long come out of a relationship, or you're just getting really down about being single on Valentine's Day, especially like in my situation, all my friends have partners, and all my friends are like getting a house together or having babies together now. Some of you might feel quite defeated by Valentine's Day. So a good thing to do is maybe get a notebook and a pen and then write down a list of all the reasons why being single is good. For example, it's cheaper not to have a boyfriend because you don't have to go on date nights all the time, and you don't have to spend too much on Valentine's Day, and you don't have to do loads of other stuff. Secondly, you have more free time on your hands. You can do what you want, whenever you want. You can also reflect on being single is better than being in a bad relationship. Like, how many people do you know who are in relationships, like friends, and your friends moan about their partner, and you know your friends might be getting into lots of arguments with their partners. At least you don't have that stress. So yeah, I would jot down all the reasons why being single is good and embrace it and enjoy it. And enjoy this moment of being single. Just enjoy the moment of not having to worry about another half. So my tip number 6, and I'm struggling to do this more and more, but is to spend time with single friends. So what time is better to meet up and to spend some time with your friends is on Valentine's Day. That way it will cheer yourself up and it will cheer your other single friends up as well. Now my tip number 7 is to do something productive, and you don't have to work. Some people do recommend like working really hard that day or decluttering, but quite frankly I don't really want to be cleaning on Valentine's Day myself. But do something productive in a way that's going to make you happy. If doing a big declutter makes you really happy, then do it. Just do something that makes you happy. Bake some cakes. Baking cakes can feel good, and it's something productive, so by the end of the day you'd be like, yeah, look what I did today, I baked some cakes. If you're into drawing, maybe do some drawing or some sketching or some painting. If you're into video games, maybe play the game you haven't got round to playing yet. If your favourite thing to do is just sit around and watch a film on Netflix, then do it. Just do something that's going to make you feel a lot better and feel like you've achieved something that day. Now my tip number 8 is to have a singles party. Having a singles party is a great way to hang out with friends who you might not have seen for a while either. And you could either do it as a singles party where you flirt with other people, or you could do a singles party where you have a strict rule of no dating. And having a singles party definitely brings an element of fun to the day. Also, if you have it in the evening, you'll have the whole day really looking forward to it, and it'd be a perfect way to end Valentine's Day. So my tip number 9 is to go shopping. If there has been something in the shop that you've had your eye on for a long time, maybe now's the time to go out and buy it. You totally deserve to be treated, so if you've had an eye on that top for the last month, then go out and buy it. It doesn't have to be anything really expensive. I know normally you do come across a few things that you might go, oh, I really like that, I'll buy that later on. So maybe, if you don't have a big budget to spend, maybe just get a smaller thing. Maybe you walked past some candles in the shop a few weeks ago and you haven't stopped thinking about those candles. Maybe that's a good time to go and buy the candles now and treat yourself. Maybe you go into Lush and then try some products and then you can take home some freebies. So there are ways to get freebies without having to spend money, but then you feel like you've had a really good day out, experimenting with a few new things and feeling fab about it afterwards. So my tip number 10 is to order food or cook your own food. You can make a really nice romantic meal just for yourself, maybe have some candles and some rose petals on the table, or order a takeaway to have at home. The reason being is if you're a little bit sensitive, like if you feel really upset about being single right now, I would avoid restaurants and pubs at all costs on Valentine's Day, because 9 times out of 10, most of the people there will be a couple and they'll be all very cuddly and smoochy and holding hands. And if you're a little bit sensitive to that at the moment, I wouldn't go there. It would probably make you feel worse. If you're not too bothered about being single, then yeah, go out, have a meal out if you want to. So order your favourite takeaway, or if you're trying to be healthy, then cook your favourite meal. I said do it up nice, have some candles and some rose petals, crack open a bottle of wine and you're sorted. Now of course these are just my top 10 tips, you don't have to do all these tips. I don't normally do all of these tips, but these tips I have used at some point over the last few years. But my Valentine's Day is going to be a pamper day. I'm going to have some face masks, I'm going to have a Lush bath bomb, I'm going to do my nails really nice. I'm also going to be filling out this card for myself, and I bought a card for my kitty cats as well. I love them so much, so they deserve to be pampered as well. This is going to sound super cheesy right now, but just remember that the most important thing to love is yourself. Now I hope you all have a fabulous Valentine's Day no matter what you're doing. Now if you found any of these tips useful, then please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more videos. So until next time, bye!